Before TAF Academy, I went to Totem Middle School. There was a lot more children, which equaled a higher stress level, and the teachers didn't have enough time to learn about youth.
Old school, just turn in papers, big whoop, you get a grade.
In a regular public school with 150 kids or whatever, it's really tough. You try, but it's tough.
We need to change the way in which we do things in schools, and it should not look traditional. It should look very interactive.
These are things that current school systems don't necessarily have the resources to do, and whether that's having a laptop for every child, whether that's having hours of instruction where they're able to interact with computers and gain those problem-solving and critical thinking skills. That's definitely something that TechStart can provide that public school systems don't currently have the resources to do. We have a number of different programs. The TechStart After School program, and that's a free after-school program for students in grades K through 8. Focuses on providing STEM enrichment through technology tools and project-based learning. We also have another program, the TAF Academy, which is our full-day public school with, again, a STEM focus. I like coming in and seeing the kids get excited about being power users of technology and learning the ins and outs of these programs and tools that we teach that are going to give them an edge up on their peers.
I saw that good things were happening at TAFA. I had heard that it was project-based and that there was a really strong leadership core here.
It's just really important that all kids recognize that they have the potential. Looking at this program being small and being very intentional about what it is they're trying to get across to kids and helping kids kind of be innovative and seeing their potential just was appealing to me. What's going on here should be happening in every school.
These teachers actually sit down with you if you need help. You say, hey, Mr. Neese, Mr. North, I need help on this. And then they sit down with you and they actually talk. You can stay in after school. If they stay in after school, it's a really great opportunity. It's like studying at home. This place is your home.
I haven't had relationships like this with kids in quite a while. I thrive on that.
The teachers are able to take a lot of time to help you. They learn how you work and they learn how to basically assist you and help you to operate more efficiently. They help you get your stuff done a lot better than, say, a traditional school.
One of the things that I like to hear is that, they feel like they are doing better than their peers, whether it's just specifically with computer skills, or we have a number of kids who will say to us at one year, I took the WASL exams last year and there was a question on it that I knew the answer to because we learned that in TechStart last year. And it wasn't because they learned it in the regular school day, it was specifically because of something that they learned in this after-school program. I like hearing those things from the kids.
We are real authentic in the relationships that we're trying to build with kids. I think that we are very intentional about trying to make sure that the curriculum that we're delivering is engaging to the kids, that they feel like they have some kind of say in what is going on academically. I think that it's helpful for the kids to be able to feel like they can create change.
In Miss Halsey's class, we were doing a PSA about being healthy. That was really fun because you get to act and got to make up a script for what happens, and you got to edit it instead of having other people do it for you. You get to experience what it feels like.
You don't just turn in assignments, you go into the projects and you actually have to explain problems that are happening out in the real world. You don't just, in old schools, you can just say, oh, well, back in 1950, this happened, big whoop. And then now it's, well, there's hungry people in Africa. How could we solve this? What do we need, and how are we going to do it? When are we going to do it?
Here they treat you like an adult. They don't treat you as a kid that has to be reminded over and over and over again to do your homework. But they give you the responsibility to do it. And that helps you, one, to get it done, and two, it helps you realize that you can be a responsible person.
I think one important way that assistance could be provided to TAFA is in advocacy. Someone to advocate for us, or a group of people to be able to advocate for us so that we're not doing the work of constantly fighting to provide those opportunities for students. Being able to bring people on campus, have those resources come to us.
We could definitely use more tutors. We definitely could use more mentors. Someone who's willing to take a risk. Someone who's willing to be transformative. That's one of my favorite words, because it's hard to just deal with the status quo. If you really want change, you have to be willing to risk, and you have to be willing to stand up for not just what's right, but with evidence and proof to show that these things work.
We're building human beings is what we're doing here. We're not just educating kids. If you want to come and chat with us, if you have ideas, we can't look like a regular school. We have to look like something totally new, because what's been going on for the last 50 or 60, 100 years is not working that well. It works for some people, but not for everybody. We've got to figure this out, because we're squandering human potential.
We all have the ability here. If we had more resources, like more science stuff, we can actually do stuff that normal middle schoolers wouldn't do, but high schoolers or college students might have.
We need resources in this school, as well as not just money, but we need adults that are willing to give us some time. We need adults who are willing to share their experiences. We need folks who have talent that they want to come and exhibit for the kids. And money doesn't always solve everything. Kids need to hear, they need to see, and they need to experience what the adults can offer them, so that they know that not just getting into college, but that you can continue to contribute after you get through school, that it's important to give back.
Just like a child, if you put time and effort into this school, you will be helping not only the future of the school, but the future of basically the United States. Because at some point in time during the future, our generation will be controlling the world. We will be the presidents, we'll be the senators, we'll be the teachers, we'll be the CEOs of the big companies. And when you help this school, you're helping assure a brighter future.